You are live.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to a live episode
Give us a second.
of Real Hazardous.
Down in the Keys.
Florida Keys. With us, obviously, you know Chris,
Wait a
our
minute.
brother. Hang on. Hold.
We're not sure it's coming through, so. Is your phone on Wi-Fi or 5G?
5G. Is anyone seeing anything?
Are we live yet?
That's here.
Pause for station identification.
Alright.
Do I need to stop it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're good. I think it's catching up.
Alright, we ready?
I think so. So, we got myself and my dad, obviously, Chris from our brother, and Chris, aka Spinning Valley. So, we're all down here in the Keys. We've been down about a week. We did a mini sportsman season, lobster season, and regular lobster season starts tomorrow. Ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Tackle them again early. Get them early and get them quick.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, don't always work that way, but it's the plan.
So, for those of you wondering, mini season I thought went really well. Yeah,
The first day was fast.
First day was fast, yeah. Second day a little slower, but we still did pretty good. I mean, we had more to get.
About midday. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more of a grind, but
Yeah.
second day mini season always is.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
it's
think
a
it's a
little
dark
glitchy.
moon, right? So
Yeah,
it should be
move.
good for lobstering. We like the dark moon because the lobster walk around more at night.
You know that. On the full moon, they won't,
Yeah.
they won't get out and move.
Feel more like they have the cover of darkness. So
Yeah, I guess it's the bright. I think it's the brightness. It could be something with currents and stuff too. Yeah, something like that. It's a live well.
Yeah, so there's,
Yeah.
and so this is Chris. Chris is going to be down here for a month, right?
Yes.
And Chris has been out, to the humps, catching tuna.
Yeah,
Got your yellowfin the other day.
little yellowfin, and then yesterday we caught a little weehoo.
Yeah. What'd you catch the weehoo on?
Just the little rattle jets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, purple and black rattle.
All mono and everything.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very good. Now tell me something we tried this year we haven't never done before, and that's deep dropping.
Oh yeah, deep dropping. Yeah, why don't you tell them about it?
All right, guys. So we decided we wanted to do deep dropping. So for Christmas, they got me a Tanacom 1000, and up to this date, the only thing we ever caught was a shark.
Yeah, I think maybe a couple beeliners. We tested that in the ledge.
Right at the last.
It was a big shark.
That's it. So we brought it out here. You know, we didn't have any idea where to go. Jeremy read it a little bit on the sand bottom,
Yeah.
and Jeremy made us up some rigs, and we kept some tuna belly, and we dropped it down. The first time was 450.
Yeah.
450 feet. And we caught, we ended up catching one and lost another one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back the next day and we had about 5 total.
Yeah, we had several.
Yeah. One 13 pounds, Mama caught that one. And then went back today. We had a couple. In fact, I'll bring them over here and show you here in just a minute what we got. Do we have some questions for you?
Just comments.
Oh, cool. What we got?
Logan said hi.
Hey, Logan. How's it going?
Akash said hello
Hey, gosh.
and wants to know where your sunburn is.
a lot of sunscreen.
I took off this shirt. You'd see the redneck.
You can see the redneck everywhere.
Someone else has said hello from Hawaii
Oh, nice.
Dang.
and said,
Oh,
dude on the far right could pass from someone from Hawaii.
you, Chris.
There you go, Chris.
What about this guy? He's
Hawaii
pretty close.
5-0. Hawaii 5-0. I came over on the boat.
Hey, can we go fishing with you in Hawaii if we can make it over?
Yeah, that'd be the awesome place to go fishing. You know, like the fishing, we always want to go there, right?
Yeah. Have y'all seen that show, Bloodline?
Oh, yeah.
The one from the Deadliest Catch.
Oh yes.
And he started like commercial fishing in
Yeah.
Hawaii. Makes me want to go to Hawaii and fish.
Yeah. All right. So we started doing.
Any other comments? Are we good? We're caught up?
Yeah. So we started doing the deep drops, 500 feet. We did 350, 450, 500, and 650, right?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, the 500 just seems like the sweet spot.
Yeah, 450 was pretty good too.
Yeah, we got some at 450, 9 and 350, and then one little wee one in 650, which you think that'd be the bigger one. But
Yeah.
there's a little canyon out there we found. But I'm gonna go grab them and come back and show them to you real quick. While you keep this going there, Jeremy.
So it's pretty neat. Have you ever deep drop before?
Yes, I have. It's wild.
Yeah.
What you bring up.
Yeah, it's like I'm surprised we're doing as well as we are. It's like we've never done it. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know what all is gonna go wrong. I don't know
Yeah.
what tangles.
And the good thing about those tilefish is, to me, they have a consistency of like lobster. They taste like lobster almost.
Yeah.
So they're really, really good fish.
Reading up, it looked like they were in the grouper family.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is a good
Yeah.
fish.
So this was our big one today.
Wow.
Like this is our bigger one. This is the one we put in the boat. We actually lost one. It'll be on camera, and it was bigger than this one. But this one's probably about 8 or 10 pounds, maybe a little bit heavier. I was surprised at how heavy they were with them. But you caught them like this when y'all caught them?
A little bit smaller than that.
Okay, and we had
You
one.
want me to
that was
give it a
probably
close up?
half. Yeah, we had one like that, and then it was half.
Thanks for making.
So that's what
it
the tax. Yeah,
So what is the limit down here for those?
3 per person.
A blue tile fish is 3 a person, and the golden's 1. No size limit. That was a blue. Yeah, that was a blue.
And we haven't caught a golden.
What you got?
Andre said he caught 2 marlins down in the Dominican Republic last week.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
And Alan has asked how heavy a weight for those dips.
We've been using
4-pound sinker. It's 450.
yeah, 4 pound. We've friends gave us some window weights. They had a bunch of window weights, and those make great
Right.
deep drop weights.
Perfect deep drop, yeah.
Yeah. So even got we had a 10-pound one. We tried sword fishing, and we didn't have any success. But it's kind of funny. We did sword fishing, and then we started deep dropping. I wish we deep dropped because we have a better feel for our swordfish. Like, thankfully, nothing went wrong when we swordfish. We didn't have a tangle.
Right, yeah.
So, have you
I had one
you
rod
tried the
out.
We
swordfish?
didn't have an electric
No.
rod either.
Yeah. So,
No.
How long did it take us to reel it up? Like 15 minutes?
yeah, 20
Taking-
minutes.
20 minutes took 4 of us reeling on that reel for 20 minutes.
Oh,
About 2,000 feet down.
Yeah.
Right
Ima-
in there.
Imagine if we had a fish on.
Yeah, it would definitely be taking turns then.
So, like, I don't know if you've seen, like, any Nick Stanzik's video.
Yes.
Like, I watched some of their swordfish. They caught, like, a 750-pound one. I think it took them, like, 6 or 7 hours, and they had an electric reel. I was
Oh
like,
my
geez,
goodness.
can you imagine me?
Yeah, we'd probably give up and cut the line after a while.
Be like, you win, buddy. Set you free.
Tied off to the fleet and drag it.
Yeah.
Sean LaChance said, hey guys.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Sean's, I think, on the Mississippi River on one of the tugs. So he's working. I know he'd probably rather be down here fishing.
And Greg said hello from Titusville. Nice tile.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And of course, someone from Real Hazardous said, how's it going? I'm thinking that's Kayla back home.
Kayla was with us the first week, and she's back up at HQ working on videos. Well, actually, we'll have our lobster video from mini season out tomorrow. So you're going to see exactly what it's like for all you guys getting ready for regular season starting soon.
And it gets crazy. Many season there is some crazy people out here. Not just us.
It's kind of like red snapper season. It's not the lobster or the snapper, it's the crowds of people.
Jeremy.
What you got?
Howard asked, mahi there? Wife and I there in a week just snorkeling for lobster.
So the mahi's bites been. I mean, there's been some here, but they're small. You haven't seen the big ones. You had what, 5 keepers the other day?
We had 5 keepers yesterday and like one really good keeper a few days ago. We're finding the big weed lines. Like yesterday, we found big patches of weed lines and birds just that were pulling up short.
Yeah, I guess they've been beat up before they got to us. Now, Key West and all that.
How deep you finding them?
Well, the weed lines we found, the first pair of weed lines we found were like just south of the humps. So we were catching, that's where we caught the weehoo and the 3 mahi. Then we went out to about 1,800 feet and found more really big weed lines and the birds. We just pulling nothing up but shorts up. And then we found a little tree out there too.
Oh,
And nothing was on there.
It rained.
Yeah.
Not like our log that we lost.
yeah.
This one log, and it had triple tail on it. I know there were about 5 of them. They were probably 8 to 15 pounds. Huge.
Yeah.
Biggest ones I've ever seen. And we lost that one.
Yeah.
Cut a mahi off, we lost the log.
Yeah. It's funny, like I've seen like floating stuff like I saw like some kind of tray things about this big, and there was like a triple tail just perfectly up under it. Like the littlest things Yeah, I only seen one or two, but I don't know how
Yeah,
they
we
find
had
that.
like a little oil thing, and it
Yeah.
went up under it all the time.
I actually have a question because I'm usually on there asking you guys questions.
Yeah.
Since we did catch that little weehoo yesterday, I'm kind of interested in catching maybe something bigger, like a bigger wahoo. What methods would you use out here?
Well, our first one, actually the first wahoo I ever caught high speeding, the total period, but it was actually down here. We started high speeding. We were inshore, I think what, 350 feet. We would, went out in the evening for an evening fish, and it was getting kind of late, so let's head in. Like, well, let's try high speeding. I want to try it because I've never done it. I figured this would be a good time to practice. So we put it out, and a couple minutes later, bam. I'm like, there's no way that works.
Jeremy's like, we must be hung up. I said, no, you're not hung up, not that fast.
So just like in a random area, you just start at high speed?
Now, I tell you the big thing out here,
We were
probably.
headed back just to the we were pointed toward the Bunfish Bay Tower. So
Remember, we were on some kind of structure that was further than because that's where we're catching mahi and some
Yeah.
turtle. So the key is if you find something big floating, I would high speed around.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing I've been wanting to, I've done a little bit. I ain't got to do this whole lot, but I've been bringing like one of my bent butts, and I'll put like an inline planer, and just put something deep, like with a wahoo thing,
Okay.
just to see, maybe something down deep.
Okay.
Troll maybe a little faster,
Okay.
or like one of those kind of like a trembler kind of lure, like a Yozuri Bonita,
Okay.
something like that. I think because you can do that slower. I think it has the action to entice a strike.
Okay.
That'd be my suggestion.
Okay. Because I was using like similar to like a nomad deep dive bug.
Yeah.
But we were doing it around the homes and it was just too weedy around there, so we just
Yeah.
catch weed every time. So we tried to find something cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not if it works.
Yeah.
There you go.
We got some comments. By the way,
Yes.
guys, I don't have a computer or phone, so my mom's reading the comments, so bear with
Yes.
us.
Samuel De La Rosa said hello from Miami. Good luck tomorrow. Not that you guys need it.
Thank you.
I always think luck.
Yeah.
Better be lucky than good.
Jeremy Hawley said get ready for them bull runs when you return.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky Bird Outdoors said hey.
What's up, man? It was good seeing you last week. I assume this is you, Robert. And not,
Yeah, Robert,
sorry.
Robert, we want to show you how to catch those tilefish. That's something you and the kids would enjoy. I don't know if you've ever done it before, but we had a blast doing it. And we've caught a dozen so far, haven't we? I mean, a couple of nice ones.
And Akash asked how many lobsters did we catch?
72 or
84.
No, yeah, 84. Between 7 of us, 2 days, 6 per person.
Yeah.
84 lobster over the last 2 days, and we can get another 60 more between tomorrow and Saturday.
And it's actually Drew who's talking to you from Lucky Bird Outdoors.
Sweet. Hey, Drew. I seen you had a pretty cool video. He caught some snapper on like a little tiny rod. Pretty great. Yeah, during snapper season.
Okay.
So, Christopher, lobster season. A lot of people are getting ready to lobster. What are some advice you would give? Things you've seen people do wrong.
Things we've seen people do wrong, that's a pretty big list.
But
But
we'll start with the things you've seen us do wrong.
things we've done
How big
wrong.
how big of a list is that?
It's always important to make sure you get your gear straightened out. You don't want to get out to the hole, especially if you're trying to, on an opening day like tomorrow, where you probably have the biggest push potentially, although this year might be kind of weird because opening day falls on a Friday. Most people come down on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen a ton of people really getting ready. So maybe tomorrow will be the easy day, but we'll see. Usually, you don't want to get out to the spot and then realize like you left your tickle sticks at home, or
Bring nets.
or the thing about regular season, you can start at midnight. So if you're going to try and do like a night dive, you want to make sure you have your flashlights. Otherwise, that kind of kills the momentum. You don't really want to jump in that water in the pitch black at night.
Yeah, the only problem with night diving too is if you're diving ledges, remember the lobster walk. So we'd see a bunch on the ledge in the daytime and go back at night. They were all out eating. They went to supper.
Yeah.
So we would miss a lot of them, the ones that were loaded. So you'd probably find them a lot better in the raft. That is swimming pool. I hope someone's going in the water.
But make sure you have your gear, your mask, fins, snorkels, net sticks. gloves because it's not fun doing that barehanded.
Yeah.
It can be done, but you'll regret it. And then, just kind of having a plan worked out, and knowing if you're going to do bridges, we like to lobster on bridges a lot. Knowing when the slack tide comes in, like knowing when you're not going to drown yourself fighting the current. Had some cousins who were talking about this, like, what do you mean slack current? Never heard of that before.
Yeah, they'll figure it out real quick then when they get in that tide's blasting. Because I've had to rip my mask off when I'm going sideways, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's how fast the current kicks in there sometimes.
Yeah, by our guesstimations, I think it'll be slack current pretty much right at
I'm
daylight
thinking around
tomorrow.
daylight, yeah.
So, if you want to, if you're someone planning on lobstering tomorrow around bridges, being out there at daylight could be good.
And then noon will be your next time.
Yeah. So if you want to sleep in, noon.
Feel free to sleep in.
Yeah.
It'll be good for us.
Which leads to another tip: if you got some good numbers, make sure you're there first, because
Right.
no matter how secret you think it is, somebody else knows about it.
Right. You can send them to us, and we'll check them out for you if you want us to do a little video on them. Just purely for videography.
And make sure you have your dive flag, and make sure you know the dive flag regulations. But also be alert and make sure someone in the boat's keeping an eye out on anyone in the water, because unfortunately there are dive flag regulations, but not everybody knows what they are.
Most people won't
And
see
if
it.
you come down during mini season especially, you're going to realize most people don't know what they are.
They're so far away from the boat, you're wondering, man, he's like, and the people forget they got a diver, I guess, or whatever, and he's waving, and the boat's just slowly going away into
Yeah.
the sunset.
Or we have something like today where someone anchored apparently like 50 feet from where we were scuba diving.
Yeah.
Didn't see it, but I heard the chain coming down while we're swimming around.
I'm like, guys, there's a dive flag, and we're in an area. That yellowtail, it's like a big area.
Yeah.
So you don't have to anchor right next to it. You can catch fish and still space yourselves out.
I know, right in front of us, you got two.
What you got?
Jeremy Hawley said he would love to see a video of you using the lobsters to catch cuberas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but it's a lobster for a cabera.
Yeah, it's hard to get lobster as good as they are. Like, my dad give up a lobster because you can't. They're not bait. Like if you go for cubera, it's 6 per person. You have to have 6 legal size lobster as bait.
We're probably just catching her sharks.
So yeah,
That would really make me mad then.
I would like to do that. I mean, I saw a video a long time ago, and they must have been deep, and they were catching these giant cuberas. So, you ever
Sean-
done that?
No.
Okay.
Sean LaChance said Illinois River, JJ, will be passing by Peoria northbound in the morning.
Oh, very good. Hang in there, my friend. How long are you out there for? Another week? I know he's usually there for, what, a week or so?
Said northbound in the morning.
Oh, he's headed to work.
Northbound in the morning.
Going north, going up.
Okay.
Up the river, right?
Is he on the boat or is he headed up?
Give us a
Stay
call,
tuned.
man. We got too many questions just by text.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get a little overanalyzation over here.
We're live 10. Hey, we got 5 people on the show.
Yeah. So what's up? Anything else?
No, we're good right now.
Okay. All right. So we're fixing to get the boat ready and
Yeah.
load the nets in and dive gear and everything.
Yeah.
You got any advice for spending down here? Come down for a month. Is that the best way to do it? Or
Yeah, come down for a month and here for a few days and hopefully get a big one.
And is this the second time you've done the month? I know you did it last year, right?
Yeah, I did last year.
And, so you got a lot of friends when you're down here for a month, don't you?
Usually,
They come down there and visit with you all the
Yeah,
time.
everybody, all the friends change during the weeks.
That's it. Yeah, it's like changing up your hockey game, I guess. Change up. And jump out in the next group and jump in there.
I was wondering where you were going with that hockey game.
All right.
I'd say a big tip I'd suggest for the lobstering is remember lobster swim backwards. I see, like, say the lobster was here. A lot of people take their net. I got that. They like to take their net. They got a lobster, and they take their net and do this, and then the lobster kicks back that way.
It don't work.
Yeah, we actually, with lobster, because they swim back, I actually go above them like this. So the lobster's here, and then I'll just take my stick and kind of push him in. And then he kicks back. I got a nice long tail.
And then
He'll
what do you
kick
do?
back. And then I'll bring my net flat, and actually I'll take my tickle stick, and I'll go like this, and wrap the lobster like that.
which is
He'll
why the
come
glove's
right back
kind of
out
handy
in
too.
there.
So he's not gonna get out stuck in here. See, there's no opening. It's closed.
If you just try to hold him like that, he is going to come
Yeah.
out. He'll
Seen
go in
people
that
come
net,
try to
right
come
back
up like this.
Which is another reason why you want the, like, because sometimes that stick, you know, you gotta get that glove in there too.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna grab that lobster, you need that glove because all those spikes. But yeah, I've been doing it so long I didn't even think about that. But some people like to put it behind them and like rake it back. Like I said, Jeremy likes to tickle them in. I kind of prefer the same approach. If you rake it, especially if there's coral or something, you could get it snagged. Things could go wrong. It's better than trying to hit it like a tennis racket, but you know, if possible, use that stick, guide them where you want them to go.
Yeah, if you can bring them out of the hole, a lot of times you can kind of push them around a little bit. Them
Yeah.
big boys, they'll be smart. They'll be looking at the net, looking at the stick, and they'll kind of get the angle at you. You know, they got me. I think I lost more this year than I've ever lost in my life.
I feel like I can still, like, if there's a hole or a ledge, I'll just put it at one end of the ledge, just work them out. Just set my net there and send them to it.
And
Make sure your holes are stopped.
Yeah, one more tip. Make sure your nets don't have any holes in them. You can see the zip ties here. We've patched a couple that have come over the years. You don't want to have a big hole, especially like right here. You're
All
going
you
to catch
gotta
a
do
lot.
is have one thread broke, and they'll get to it. You'll be surprised how much swim there and they get through.
What you got, Mom?
Alan asked, are you in Key Colony again?
We are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You down here, Alan? You down in the Key Colony?
Colony of keys.
Right. Yeah. So, anything else you guys got? Any suggestions on fishing, lobstering, boating?
We got some great
Keys life.
videos coming up here that we're able to do down here.
Favorite place to get dessert in the Keys?
What's that? Where's that fried key?
I'll have to say Bird Eyes has got the best fried key lime pie.
Is that down there by the 7 Mile Bridge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Alan said he was in Marathon 17-31 Gulfside.
Yeah, gotcha.
Sweet. Well, save us a few lobsters. Alrighty. Anything else?
Day starts early tomorrow.
Yeah.
At least for us.
We're getting the boat ready here as soon as we hang up.
Well, thanks guys for watching.
Yep.
Don't forget, regularly scheduled video come out tomorrow about lobster season, and a bunch more Keys videos coming soon. Thanks, Chris, for joining us.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
Another Chris, my dad, and we'll see y'all next time.
Are we still rolling?
Good.
Yeah, I don't know if the thumbs up means you're still rolling or we're good to.